60 minute man. Hey yo, Ghosted, how you doing? Hope you're doing swelly, swell. Oh yeah, I need gears. I need to buy more scrap so that I can get to work on building this house better. I'm doing pretty good, Ghosted. I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. And what better place to go to buy your scrap than
Myrna.
the Diamond City surplus?
But none of it is scrap.
Alright.
Let's see what you have. A bit of everything.
I need to just sell anything and everything that I'm not using. Ooh. I'm doing pretty good, by the way, Ghosted. Thanks so much for asking.
Yeah.
I appreciate you as always for stopping by. So, like I said last time, I'm going to start off the live stream. I'm just gonna start off focusing on building up this home base of mine. Oh my god, I'm short on aluminum by a couple of things. Aluminum baseball bat, that could obviously solve my problems right there, but oh my god, I just realized my there we go.
You. Well, I suppose we can do business. Let's see what you have. Just don't call it junk.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Does she have anything else? No.
Hey, Arturo.
You know, I sold McDonald that gun he had. If I had known what he was...
Hey man, don't beat yourself up about
Let's see
it.
what you've got.
Nobody
Don't
knew.
forget to stock up on ammo.
Alright. I just need aluminum. Just aluminum. Yes! Thank you. Thank you, Arturo. You're the best. You're the best,
Guess you're
Arturo.
not gonna be short of recruits now, huh, General?
You are the best. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna obviously put this somewhere. work. Actually, I'll leave it there for now. I'll figure it out as I go. Hmm. Yeah, so, okay. Furniture, miscellaneous. Oh, I don't have any ceramic circuit, or I need circuitry. Toilet and and a sink. And I need to wall that off. I need to wall this off somehow. There we go. Everybody needs a nice toilet to do their business, right? And I want to, let me see, put this here. And right there, that's where like I'm gonna put like a TV or something. Let's see, decorations. Let's see. Why can I not place it there? Come on. There we go. There we go. Nice little pillar glitch. Why is that there? Classic pillow glitch never fails. Let me see what else. I'll put one more shelf out. Oh crap, I need to put it on the other side of the... There we go. Nice and private. The stationary gun. Stationary paintball gun? What? Mm-hmm. That'll work. Let me see. More decorations. Decorations. I'm just gonna put a bunch of pictures up. I'm not muted if y'all are wondering. If y'all are for whatever reason wondering. Alright. So yeah, I think my power armor station is gonna stay up here. And yeah, this looks a little off, but I still like it. I'll still make it work. Impressive that the sink actually works. Gonna hang a bunch of nice paintings up there. And so for right now, I'm actually done. And wow. Okay, phase right into the power armor then. I am done for right now. I'll get right back to this soon. Just wanted to start it off, get started on it.
Just spreading the good news to Diamond City.
Hi. Why are all of you standing right here?
Did you see the explosion? That blimp the Brotherhood had? The whole sky was on fire.
Yeah.
Hi.
Look at you. You're still a human being under all that armor?
Yes.
People seem happy to
Hi.
have the Minutemen back.
Newcomer, huh?
Feels good.
Talk to Abbott at the wall if you want a history lesson.
You read the paper? Damn sense. Hiding among us. Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing. Just buy or sell whatever you need and get lost.
Hey, Sheffield.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
That's right.
Let's get to the sanctuary, my friend.
Okay, I'll do it.
Protection for sale. Hand-tooled pieces.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Who's our client?
A fisherman whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth, Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'm
I'll
on
check
it.
out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hog cases always start.
That's great.
Hey,
Nick,
Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
let's do it.
Let's head out.
Well, all right. Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Ought to be Diamond City's motto.
Guess we're not gonna be short of a crew now.
Nope. Alright. It is time, guys, to finally start the next portion of Fallout 4 storylines. We have completed the main storyline, and we have completed the Automatron DLC. Now next, we have Far Harbor. My second favorite DLC of the entire game. #1 goes to Nuka World.
It's a nice little setup. Mind one of these at the agency.
Here. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna put a bunch of this stuff away because I'm not using a lot of this, so it's just unnecessary space that's being taken up. You know? So that means putting away a lot of these guns. Alright. Yeah. That'll work. Alright. Let's get fast traveling to Linwood. And we will walk the rest of the way from there. To the Nakano residence. Oh, Nick. Careful, buddy. Alright, so I'll be going... Since now that I've was so nicely able to take so much load off of me, and I do mean a lot. Oh wait, well, I could take more off of me. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna head back real quick, because if I can take more, the more load I can take off of me, the better. My lord. I don't remember the last time I've seen my carry weights, the amount of carry weight I had so low. Jesus. I know typically everyone says to carry a different assortment of weapons on you, but to me, the thing I've developed is travel. It's always better idea to travel light.
Which is exactly what I'm going to do here.
Alright. Well, it's a little brighter. So, everybody, listen up. So throughout the my gameplays here, I have been considering about the possibility of adding more mods to the game. Nothing that would necessarily like make practically turn me into a freaking god in this game. You know, make me unkillable. Just simply because that isn't really necessary when there's an entire console command that I can input for that. But if there's some like any like environmental like console commands to make the Commonwealth look different, or you know, look nicer, but you know, any that's like in the mod page on the main screen. If y'all got any recommendations for that, I am more than happy to hear it. Bro, you suck at taking cover. That assault run sucks too. Okay. Was it just this guy? It's just this guy here the whole time.
Sweet.
Okay, he's got a little bit more set up here. What else do we got? Alright, there's an underpass underneath I could fall down to. This particular area of the bridge looks pretty empty. Nick? Oh, I don't feel comfortable going down that way. I do not feel comfortable doing that. I'm gonna regret this. Yep. Hey Kevin, why don't we take the very nice, big, obvious elevator right there at the top of the bridge that will get us down safely? No, you dummy. Let's just jump off quick. It's off the bridge real quick. It's so much quicker. And jump off I did. And died I did. do none to that this time. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. That was weird. It told me originally it was just like pretty much right up ahead. Why was it doing that? Is that a... That's a glowing one. In the middle of the water. Oh, hi.
What's that? I want you to walk away. Give me a last stand. That's one way to get that cool and pumping.
Should we kill that one?
Someone's coming.
Hey, no way in heck this guy just dodged my... Wait, do I not have the Radix set to that? Radix 72. Queue to favorites and 8. We're getting close. And here we are. Let's have a nice little smooth walk up to it. Dun.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You have to get to work right away, Detective.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
Here to help.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger.
Respectful for the father for
Find
just
her,
being,
please.
understandably of the father for being a nervous wreck.
We'll find her.
Mother trying to
Thank
treat
you.
her, see her
Her
daughter
room
as
is
a young woman.
upstairs, if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Alright, let me talk to you two
Mr.
first real quick.
Nakano.
Let's get some
Did you
more
have
info.
questions? About my daughter.
Anything more you could tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather?
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Oh,
Why
geez,
did
where
your
do we
daughter
start?
really leave? Your wife said she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers?
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Maybe not.
No more questions.
Maybe she
Work
really did
quickly.
want to leave.
Both points are valid here.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
No, no, no. Tell me, please.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
No, it's nothing.
God
I don't want
dang
to
it.
distract you, Detective.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Her radio?
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
Nothing else right now.
That's pretty typical for parents these days.
Counting for taste.
You're not counting for taste. I see potentials that you got that you don't. Radio.
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Looks like this is Kasumi's room. Let's see if she left any clues about where she went.
Yep, let's look around. Just for clues. Nothing else. Radio.
Project log, radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Kasumi's journal. Read. Kasumi's journal. Radio project update. The range on this thing is just terrible. Nothing but static and the occasional crazy thinking the machine is talking to me. Ugh. I'm going to work on boosting the bandwidth coverage. There's a lot of electronics left in my granddad's boathouse. With all the nautical navigation tech he was tinkering with, I bet I could find something that can pick up frequencies from further out. Now, where did I leave my key to the safe?
So Kasumi was spending time in her grandfather's old boathouse? Huh. Sounds like we know where we're heading next. Let's take
Project
a look
log,
around.
dreams. Recordings, what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight.
Alright. Some unsettled dreams. She's in a white room, a spark of electricity in the back of her head, with a bunch of people looking at her. A white room. Sounds a bit familiar. Right. Let's take a look around the outside now. We got a few things out here. And what we have here, it looks like the gravestone. In loving memory, Tachi Nakano, grandfather, sailor, engineer. And the holotape.
Granddad, I know you can't hear this, but I can't think of a better way to say goodbye. You've taught me so much, and I won't forget any of it. I'm sorry that we'll never be able to fix up the old clunker we've got sitting in the boathouse. Wherever you are, I hope you're at peace.
Oh, another holotape.
Project log, swings. Reattach the chains, a little rusted, and I'm way too old for them now, but it was a nice distraction, I guess. It's funny, you know, I never played on these swings growing up, even when I was little. At least, I don't remember.
we're finally at the boathouse. Take a look inside of it real quick and take any nice goodies we can. Alright, where am I at? Beautiful. And there's a little shack here too. Which a nice little oil can is all we can take from that. That's fine. And grandfather's note. My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Granddad. Picture where the key is. Picture. Picture.
Good work. Now, let's see what's in that safe.
Kasumi's final holotape.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God, where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Harber. I can make my way to them from there.
So, the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this far harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
And then get Kenji we talk.
Let's tell Mr. and Mrs. Nakano what we found out.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
Far Harbor.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Group of synths.
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Synths are still people. Let's go. We'll try with that one.
It doesn't matter if your daughter is a synth, Mrs. Nakano. She's still a person who needs help.
But my daughter isn't a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father. And it's built for distance.
I'll take it. Or yeah, let's tell me a little bit about what's out there.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
Ew. Okay.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
Oh. I didn't see this one.
Hello? Testing? Project Log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi, your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project Log. Kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
Little cats.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Kitty cats. Alright. Far Harbor. Where's Nick at? Nick? Here we are. Hang on. Welcome to Far Harbor. Well, that actually really says Bar Harbor.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down.
I'm already not liking you.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
Just looking for person, that's all.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hall, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, you might not be able to...
Man the hall! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill.
Hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone.
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
Mariner? There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Helpers! Oh, God! Defend yourselves!
Let's do
Ooh boy, gulpers.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Hey bro, get back!
Guess my good karma's paying off.
Don't die, man.
We'll be taking a nap.
Yes. Alright. We saved everyone!
We made it. I can't believe it. Thank you.
Whoa. That's some firepower there.
I'm scraping by.
Hey there.
Appreciate the help, Mainlander. We're all still in one piece. Can't hardly believe it. Avery and the others were just doing their jobs, but you ain't one of us. We owe you, and Harbermen paid their debts. Here.
Thanks,
can help.
buddy.
Yeah. That's it for me, though. I'm through here. Heading back to the mainland, next chance I get. Far Harbor can fend for itself.
She just stood there and heard all that. I'm like, God damn it.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. And for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
Appreciate it. Lost your island?
Lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. And people have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
The fog.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
Impressed you survived.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
Ooh, what happened to the preacher?
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Ay, ay, ay. I still would have probably done something to him.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Alright, back to business.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right?
Yes.
She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Who is Old Longfellow?
What's Old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
Acadia, please.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying anything?
Let's deal.
Let's set you up.
.45-70 caliber. Oh. Wait, what?
Brooks?
You know, when I'm feeling down, a little commerce always cheers me up.
Let's barter.
Of course.
I thought I bought the 45-70 from you. What did I buy? Here, have some, that back. I guess. I must have accidentally bought that instead. I bought the 45 ACP.
Hey, Alan.
Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero?
I am the one who saved all your asses. So yeah.
We've defended this damn dock from crabs and worse for months without you. Yeah, you helped. But we've paid our dues in blood and bullets. The day we rely on outsiders for our security is the day we're as good as dead.
I still put myself in harm's way for you. Some gratitude would be nice.
So you defended yourself when all of our asses were on the line. What? You expect a medal? So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
Show me what
Alright,
you got.
fine.
You got it.
Food. Stim packs.
Fully stocked.
Dun 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 dun.
Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears!
Oh lord.
So fogs are coming for us all. I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party!
Here's some Mitch! We're the
Oh.
only bar in town.
Hell yeah.
Hello. You've unlocked POI map markers across the island. You've collected issues of Island's Almanac.
Not enough folks value.
Ooh, I unlocked some places. What did I unlock? Old Pond House, Southwest Harbor, Echo Lake Lumber, Rayburn Point, Eden Meadows Cinemas, Oceanarium, and Cliff Edge Hotel. And Miss Azalea, I already saw that place. Cranberry Island Bog, Brookhead's Lighthouse. That's everything. That's everything.
Keeping the old CPU
Alright.
sharp anymore.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
I'm looking for
Some
a rebel.
parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
I'll risk it.
Trust me. I've done a whole lot more. For a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I could get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
I'm gonna try to get some more sleep for school later today.
Alright, Ghosted. Sounds good.
Worries and cheap booze.
Sleep well. Hope you have a good day at school later on.
Alright, Ghosted. Bye bye.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog of the mountain. A bit of power. You might want
Walk in the park.
It's foul to see, but it'll help.
Myler
Protect your
jerky
loved
added.
ones with my fine hand cannons.
We need to move through the mainland. Old mountain trail. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the colony. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Yeah, sure. Trappers. God dang it. Keep your saying it.
Really want this to be the last time you see?
I don't think we're alone.
Where's the...
You're not half bad in the scrap. Figured I'd have to keep your guard up. Deep fog has all manner of nasties.
Is that is that the
fog can do
legendary
a
item?
number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now... We ain't no look sharp. Still got it. Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this. So don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Okay. Oh, hi. I love the lever action rifles, though.
You like them puppies? We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go. Hear that? Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
Okay, so Alan is just a prick, pretty much.
There's someone or something else here. You're dead!
Something out.
People of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It had to be done.
You'll get no argument from me. It's hard to even wrap your head around. A world without the Institute, lurking in the shadows. But that's the life the people of the Commonwealth will get to lead now. All thanks to you.
Thanks, Nick.
I didn't do it alone.
Sure, sure. But we both know without you, none of this would have ever been possible. This is a brave new world you've ushered in. But I suppose it'll do.
Alright, let's go.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around. Well then, what's next?
Hold there.
Oh, Lord. Adam.
Stringing
Child
one
of
more
Adam,
soul
how are
to
you?
the damnation, old man.
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's
she?
One of them children of Adam preachers started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What did Acadia do?
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Tell me about Adam.
All right, I'm listening.
Why not no
Tell me
more?
about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Suppose I've got nothing better to do.
Adam usually prefers those with a bit more fervor. But nonetheless, if you wish to test his favor, seek the nucleus.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
And we've arrived.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right, but I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
All right then. Talk to the leader of Acadia.
Phew.
Yeah, so long as you're carrying it.
Yeah, sure, Nick. There's a
You
lot
know,
of nice stuff here.
When I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Keep talking.
All right, Dima. We'll humor you. Keep talking.
This all started over a century ago, when we were first created. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Of course.
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room" of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
It doesn't matter.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these? Or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me,
no.
Are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you...
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Okay, I'm not gonna play this game.
You're treading on very personal territory. Back off.
Okay. You're not ready to have this conversation. Whatever you believe, we will accept you for who you are. Synth or human.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi.
You should know. The Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
I'm in the railroad.
I'm part of a group that helps synths. A railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm sorry.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place, and it's unfair of me to judge, while I enjoy relative safety from so far away. Was there anything else I can do for you?
All of your sins?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Acadia.
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
Nothing.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Building a collection or something?
I'm collecting things that'll help me.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
Synths deserve safety.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Lucky to have you. Do this yourself?
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can. But no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima's argument?
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
The island is dangerous, after all. But I really could use the spare parts. So, will you find them?
Sure.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Data recovery. Recover the storage drives. Alright, let's have a quick more look around. There we already got everything on the bottom, on the main level. What about up here? What do we got? Anything? Some right away. Acadia storage key. Dang it. Wrong key. Oh, hello.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I'm making sure she's safe. It was.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Yes. How do you find them, though?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
That's not a subject we need to discuss. I manage. That's all that matters. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Never mind.
All right.
All right. I want to go ahead and get going. Loot a little bit more.
Got a thing for antiques, huh?
There's a lot of caps in here, Nick. You wouldn't understand. Alright, and as per usual, guys, we're going to be going for the most peaceful ending possible. For just like the main story. So essentially just or the best ending possible. So essentially for Far Harbor, it's going to be that all factions try to in some way find peace with one another.
Did you need something?
No.
Yes.
Hello. You receive 10% less damage from radiation-based attacks. Appreciate it.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
That's a little rude, don't you think? Treat all your guests like this?
No. We don't have guests. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You can relax.
Just don't cause any trouble.
Alright, buddy.
New girl, right? Must be, because I don't recognize you. Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry. Didn't mean to bother you.
It's not your fault. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, well, you couldn't have, so just forget it.
Okay.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't
Hey
been
there.
here that long myself.
Buy something or what?
Yeah, sure, I'll buy something.
Let's see what you've got.
Don't touch everything, okay?
Don't touch everything, okay? I'll touch whatever the fuck I want, man. Okay. reliable. Shoots additional projectile. Oh. Sergeant Ash. That's kind of cute, actually. Ammo. Holy crap. Okay, so let's have a look at this rifle. Let's see what we can do to it. Okay, it's at the standard receiver. Let's go ahead and do this. I can put a compensator on it too. Got a full stock on it. So, alright. I made it more powerful. I'll more than happily work with that.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
Getting better.
Getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
I can't imagine.
You are safe here.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think? I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
Bobby pin. Skizors.
Did you need something?
No. Stop asking me.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you.
Uh-huh. Oh, some sort of garden. Lovely.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Huh? Huh? Kasumi?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make. Let me know if you need something.
Let's see what you have.
The best Acadia has to offer, coming right up.
This guy does not have 4570. Which is okay, I guess. Alright. Another guy that sells junk.
Let me ask.
Oh, what's up?
Hey.
I'm all. Hey. Let me ask you
What's
something.
Ask away.
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
CPG massacre?
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why they broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why'd they let you in?
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
4 guys? Took down 4 guys.
You took down 4 guys
Oh, I
by
love this
yourself?
part.
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
You're not a spy, right? Testing, testing. Hello, Institute, can you hear me? Hello.
Hell if I know. If I am, the Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without a hitch.
Was it hard settling in?
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Need something?
I swear, I always feel like of every companion you can come across in the game,
Hey. Need something?
at least everybody that I regularly travel with, Nick has the best stories to tell. By far. His stories are always so good. I never get tired of hearing them. Alright. Let's go talk to Kasumi now. I think she's
Katie's far away enough from the Institute.
Synth
that we don't have
refugee.
to worry, right?
Well, it wouldn't matter now because the Institute's gone, buddy. You're welcome. Alright. Here's the storage key. Here's storage. Oh, okay, there it is. Now I'm carrying too much. Alright. Oh.
Hey.
I'll see what I can...
Trade. Junk. I left a lot of stuff behind before I came here, so I am... Oh, wow.
Do.
Yeah, I got a lot of junk on me. So, everyone just can see for themselves. So, yeah. The, laser... Or the lever action rifle I literally just bought when I got here. Oh my god, how much... Oh wow, that's not... How much room does that take? That doesn't take a... I didn't take as much as I... Oh, 8. Each. Okay. Oh, this is the fog condensers. Condensed fog.
Want me to take a crack at that terminal?
Yes, please.
Hey,
Go on.
think you can unlock that terminal?
Count on it.
Well, let's see it, Nick.
Yikes. This is some high-grade encryption. Let's see about this.
Oh crap! Come on, Nick. Come on.
Not that either. Don is not gonna budge.
Damn it. Thanks for trying. Thanks for trying, Nick. Fashionable glasses?
Would need the key.
Oh. Jules box.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Yeah, you're fine, buddy.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi! I'll talk to you in a second.
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
Energy output on these things are terrible.
Hello.
Kasumi
I'd
Nakano?
almost have better luck rebuilding this from scratch. Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What are you working
What's
on?
that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You're just confused.
Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes. That's part of life.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would... could be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
Problem in Acadia.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
Let's do this.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Eavesdropping on the meeting.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I already found the key to that room.
You did? Great. Come back as soon as you found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
I swear someone has the key to that storage room. Maybe Cog? He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
I already told you I just got the key. Where are your hearing aids? Alright, hide and wait.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Dima's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business. No accounting for taste.
Alright, let's get that copy. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm not here. I am not here.
I want to go back to the Commonwealth real quick and let the railroad know about the far Acadia.
It didn't really take long to get to Acadia. And we've basically traveled like halfway downwards on the map. So this island is really not that big. It's not really a big island. In the meantime, everybody has... I forgot about this, but I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream tonight. If you are, please do so hit that like button. And I hope at the same time you are also considering for subscribing to my channel. Okay. Oh, you're
back.
Oh, wait.
But Kasumi isn't with you?
I found Kasumi. She's safe and sound, but she won't think about coming back until I help with some problems up north.
Thank God she's all right. But she needs help. Please, do everything you can for her. Just make sure she comes home safely when it is over.
Okay. Yep. I guess you just can't sleep, buddy. That's fine. Back home. Where'd the pipe wrench go? Why is it there? Here, I'll just like set it right on the table. That'll work. Alright, I just don't have enough cal for that. And this, it's just screws. I have more than enough of everything else. Medium scope, long scope, compensator, suppressor.
Hey, General. Every piece in here is worth what I charge.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Odds and ends.
God, my caps are running so very horrifically low. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. Superior recoil. Is my power armor up there? Okay, yeah, it is. I could not tell for a second. Alright, next stop, I want to make the Railroad HQ. I want to let them know about the synths.
Tom needs you. He keeps bugging me about it.
Later.
Desdemona.
Why can I not talk to anybody? Okay, what the heck's going on? I can't talk to no one. I can't do anything. Let me get back out and get back in. Hopefully I don't have to close the game entirely. That would be a little annoying.
You're the real deal. You actually made it inside the Institute.
Hi.
Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, that is.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into. We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you is true, I'd like you on our team.
I'm interested.
Awesome. I think you'll be a good fit. I know Des said we don't got room, but talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
Uh-huh. Okay, Desdemona.
Desdemona.
Is she glitched or something?
Glad you're with us. Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
Desdemona.
Can I not talk to her? What's going on with her?
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him. One more hour until my shift ends.
Oh wait, I talked to this person.
Hey there. Hey, you're Charmer, right? I've been looking for you. Name's Boxer. Boss called me in on account of some rumors making their way through the Commonwealth. Heard word that you've been up north. Maybe run into some synths that way. Did I hear correctly?
Yes.
You heard right. I found a place called Acadia, full of synths.
I knew it. There was always talk of some place up north, but we couldn't ever verify it. Do they need our help? Can we establish some formal communications with them?
They could absolutely use the railroad's help.
That's maybe the best news I've heard in a long time. Look, I'll head up north as soon as I can. If we can talk face to face with these synths, it's a good start. Thanks, Charmer. This could make a huge difference for us.
There you are. I was hoping for your assistance. A sizable number of synths and other refugees were teleported near randomly. These poor, disoriented souls make easy targets for bigots and others. Hopefully you can find time from resting on your laurels to help a synth that's been captured.
Rescuing synths is what I do.
I figured you'd say something like that. Once you liberate the synth, give them this care package. It'll direct them to Bunker Hill for processing. They may wind up at your Mercer safe house. That's the only safe house that isn't well past maximum capacity. Good luck.
Hey there. Thanks again for the information. I'll get up north as soon as I can.
I don't know if
Building
even a
collection
scavver
or
would
something?
take that.
I was power napping and whammo, it hit me. Got some ideas on how to kit out Deliverer. Make your super badass gun even more, well, more. So check out my stock.
Okay.
I'll take a look.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Whatnots for you? I know I don't really use legendary items except for I guess the exception of the power armor, the Tesla power armor for the T60. But I guess, I mean, it couldn't hurt. I might as well make exceptions with others. Defend Norhan Beach. Alright, thank God that quest completed itself. Let me see, where's the deliverer at? Alright, bull barrel. It was nice. It's been nice. Dang it, now I gotta get back all that ammo that I sold. Take it. Okay, well, I got plenty of stuff here that I can... And boom. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this full suit of XL1. Alright. I'm gonna put away the aluminum baseball bat as well. I'm not using it at all anymore. Decorations. Display. Weapon racks. I could just put this up in my room in here. What is that? Oh crap, the wedding ring. Oh well. That noise is gonna bug the hell out of me. Oof. Arturo.
I hear you've been asking questions around town. What, Diamond City's got 2 private dicks now?
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
Arturo,
Everything I got will keep you safe.
let's see what you have.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
That's what I came here to do.
Hey there, General. Just spreading the good news to
Hey,
Diamond
Myrna.
City. Remember, I don't serve sense. Supplies are just for humans.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what we got.
Alright, I got a good stock right there, but I can always head back to Acadia and other
Places in Far Harbor and get even more. one more thing.
I have some news I think you're gonna like. We
Okay.
found a vertibird that the Brotherhood abandoned after we took out the Prairie.
Cool.
Still in working order. And after a little trial and error, we've got a few people training to fly it. So if you ever need a lift in an emergency, just use one of these smoke grenades, and we'll send a vertibird to pick you up as quick as we can.
Nice.
Stays hidden forever. Not if I have my say.
Nice. Sheffield. How you doing, buddy?
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
You're welcome. Power receiver, I can't do advanced just yet. Yeah. But everything else I'm pretty long night vision, and other than damage wise, that's the lever action rifle fully set to the max capability. I need to get my pistol damage up more, so let's do that.
I really hope you find someone to help.
So now it does.
It's not me.
It only does 40 damage.
You have to help us. There may have been a crime.
I'll
Guns,
repeat.
guns,
There
and
are no
whatnot.
police in Far Harbor.
The
The
whole
whole
chap's
tip
got
of
everything
that.
you need.
Ah, you there.
Hello.
Are you that detective I've heard about?
Yes.
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you.
Sounds like we may have another case on our hands.
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Location of the crime.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Sure. Who's the victim?
Who's the victim?
I really shouldn't say. Not here where there might be paparazzi lurking about. Please,
No one cares,
you
trust me.
must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Who's your employer?
Who are your employers?
I'm not at liberty to give out
God
my
dang it.
employer's personal information, but you will, of course, be meeting with them. Will you?
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off.
Alrighty.
We doing
I guess I'm gonna get sidetracked. Yet again.
I'll take a look.
Don't try anything.
Whoa, now that's some firepower there.
Y'all let me know what missions of Far Harbor did you enjoy doing the most? What sides you took? Or I guess what ending you went for? Did you help the people of Far Harbor? Did you Acadia or Children of Adam? Or did you
Looks like it isn't just the police
decide
who've been lax lately.
to destroy everyone?
Island's
Or
building
did you
inspector
help
ought to be
everyone
fired.
assume peace together on the island? That looks like a hotel over there. For those of you who have not heard of me before, when it comes to these type of games, I typically always go for the more peace-seeking option possible. I never really go for evil endings, which is why I always pretty much destroy the Institute, and why nowadays I didn't used to before, but now I actually would go out of my way to actually destroy the Brotherhood of Steel, as after getting a better true understanding of them, they are a pretty, I would say, evil faction in the game. But of course, Far Harbor is always a bit different. No faction here is ever truly evil. Everybody is just has their own unique points of view. But Far Harbor just wants to be able to rebuild on the island. The Children of Adam, I would say for the most part, playing the DLC multiple times, nobody in the Children of Adam is really evil, except High Confessor Tectus. He's the really only evil one there. Alright, let's do this. Hitman, automatic laser rifle.
The elevators seem to be out of order on this level. We'll have to take the long way around.
Folks won't be chewing on us. Even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
That's it.
Oh yeah, and also in Nuka World, with my automatic for one to go for peace-seeking endings,
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
it's why I always just immediately just kill off all the raider gangs in Nuka World. Yeah, I am a very big peace and peaceful ending seeking type of player when it comes to Fallout 4. And I'm very likely gonna be that type of player when I get to Fallout 5. I'm going to try to find
Nice.
the option that'll allow me to have an ending where all the non-evil factions are able to just coexist together. and of course all the evil factions just get destroyed. As far as I know, Fallout 5 is in the works, but right now, first off, they are working on releasing Elder Scrolls 6 first, and I think 1 or 2 other games after that. So it's going to be a while before they release anything, even just a trailer on Fallout 5. It's gonna be a little while.
Good.
But that's okay. Of course, we have plenty of other games in and outside of Bethesda we get to look forward to, so you know, no reason to feel down that it's gonna be a while. Oh my, why is he not? Yeah, he wasn't dead. Though why wasn't he? Why wasn't he moving? Weird. Okay. Oh. It's a good thing, you know, I'm not showing up here on such a high level that all the ghouls are so dangerously strong. Oh, well, there it is. Ouch.
One you walk away from.
Alright. I knew it. God freaking crap, that was terrible. Okay, that was better.
Think they're gone for good?
Oh, oh. Nick.
Don't underestimate us again.
No, they won't. Are you kidding me? How the heck did that miss? Ouch. Oh god, charred. Ouch. Oof. Come on.
Sweet.
Money in the toilet. Couldn't think of a better place to store it. Just soap. Looks like something I could collect. Oh, Mr. Handy.
entrance to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
Okay. I do feel privileged.
After you, the elevator is right there.
Okay. Dun 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 dun. My god, this elevator takes forever. Oh god. Here we are. I got sleepy that elevator ride took so long. God dang.
You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Okay, give me a second.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Well, well. This place just got a little more interesting.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
I'm here now. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is, Detective. I've learned the moods of our patrons well enough to tell you the tensions are high. They're at the crime scene again.
Sounds like trouble.
Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me,
I
Detective.
shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
Thank you. Ooh. Vault 18 jumpsuit.
Someone's.
Guess we're not alone.
Oh crap. God dang it. Crap. I did not mean to fucking do that. How long do I have to wait for them to calm down? I didn't mean to steal, okay? Sheesh. I saw something that looked like a piece of scrap and I took it. This log successfully defended itself. Good for them. I'm gonna wait one more day just to be safe. I have no idea how long it normally takes for a settlement or whatever to calm down after you've accidentally ticked them off. If any of you who are here tonight who would like to say hi, I'd like to get to meet you and talk and just chat. Where's Nick? Have they calmed down there? I don't see any red. They still want my help? I don't see any red.
What? Oh.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene. Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry. What the hell is wrong with you? Excuse me? Ezra, you have outdone yourself.
You ready to talk about Dima?
I don't think now's the best time, Nick.
It's hard to deny it, Nick. Similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. I never thought of the possibility. There's got to be some kind of proof out. I'd appreciate.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your plans. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Alright, let's take a look.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood?
I guess someone wasn't a fan of robo-brains. At least not this one.
Yes. A baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here?
Hello again, Detective.
Hello.
Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
I'm standing up for a second. I'm stretching. Okay.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Tell me where to start.
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Okay. Let's talk over here then.
Why'd you do it, Mom? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going
Oh, welcome back, Ghosted. Can't sleep.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
I found your baseball bat.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
I found your... That didn't answer my question at all about the bat.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
I'm so sorry, Ghosted. Was there no, like, any type of, like, medication? Or, not, like, medication, but, melatonin gummies or whatever you could take?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I think you're the murderer. The brain enclosure was smashed in.
What? That makes no sense.
Got an alibi?
Maybe you can give me a reason it couldn't be you.
I don't have to justify myself to you. There's no motive and you know it.
I don't know yet, but I'll find the motive.
No, you won't, Detective. Because there isn't one.
Alright. Hi there.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Artist.
Can we talk about the murder?
There will be plenty of time for that. We have more important matters to attend to.
What the hell?
Come with me.
Oh, Jesus.
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition. The balance of colors and emotions and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed, this was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda, number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attains.
Well, hey, I guess you could try, I don't know, a book? Something like that.
Tell me,
Just,
what does this one say to you?
but the biggest thing you can try to do, don't beat me. Don't be so stubborn enough that you just refuse to go to sleep when you know you have to.
It's the war. Bombs from every direction. No up or down. The world turned on its head.
Oh, what a very literal interpretation. I asked what he communicated, not what shapes on the canvas were. He must ascend.
Hey man, I tried.
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's a metaphor?
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Well, that's certainly a projected interpretation. Ah, well, truth be told, this
Oh,
is
hush up,
my
man.
best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I take the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh?
Okay.
Oh, it's you again. Finally decided to get some culture?
The murder.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Painting of Gilda.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who really understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Thoughts on the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
Arguing with Ezra?
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. So I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Alright. Later.
Never mind.
Gosh, so many people I gotta check on. I gotta talk to. Oh.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy.
You're gonna have to forfeit their deposit.
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God.
You got another cold and you're a robot?
Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun, dear. Hello, detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, detective.
Fight with Ezra?
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with the junk?
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, detective. Hello, detective. Did you have a question about
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
Never mind.
Good luck catching.
Alright, let me try Bert now. That's not him. Where'd he go? Frick. Let's see, let's see. I already talked to... I talked to you already.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Hello, Detective. Did you...
Sorry.
Tell me about
That was
yourself.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. Oh, was there...
Right? I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Juliana acting strangely.
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but...
You guys are not helpful at all.
There are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Later.
Never mind.
Very well, I'll just...
These guys are not helpful. Atrium, classroom. And where's the overseer office? Oh, well.
No way. Maybe Maxwell has the key.
Protect and serve. Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I...
Oh, yeah.
Right?
If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room. Was there anything else?
Oh.
Never mind.
I'll be here.
Alright, Mr. Parker's room.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so all this other stuff is still considered stealing. Alright, overseer. Oh. Alright, overseer terminal.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Investigate the rigs. Investigate.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Uh-huh. Juliana.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you?
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know.
Protect and serve.
Okay, I need to find Juliana. Where's Juliana? I completely forgot where Juliana was. Alright, that's just him. And what's this? It's just a whole nother room. Didn't they even like have a beach around here? Oh, I think this is it, yeah.
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective.
Hello.
I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
Oh, I can't pass this up.
Oh, you're not so bad.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the
I must say.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Hang on. Just got a quick save here. Let's make sure I get this right.
Have you ever done radio?
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
You're sweet, detective, but it wouldn't be fair to Keith. Care to hear some?
Ah, come on. Don't be like that.
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
You're sweet, detective.
I'm seeing this through to the end, damn it.
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Sounds good, detective.
You think anyone actually felt like they were at the beach?
That was great, detective, but we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger.
See ya. I had to see that through to the end. Eh. I forgot where Juliana was. Hang on, let me... Local... Investigate Juliana Riggs. Oh, she's... I keep forgetting about the local map. Juliana.
Hello, detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
There's evidence Ezra was an...
Oh, well, I really don't believe that.
It's you.
I think... That's just silly, detective.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
We'll be taking that. I think we ought to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that you deserve to know more about me. So, there anything you want to know?
So who are you, Nick?
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute's personality experiments? My memories, my personality. They're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. But hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
You're a robot?
Wait, what? You're a robot? What else have you been keeping from me?
Well, I'm not sure if anyone told you, but there's been a war. Nothing big. I think we'll bounce back just fine.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Visit that town?
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
Oh, man.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
No. Maxwell! I have a revolution.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He attacked me. But it's over now. Your residents are safe.
There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
He gave me pre-war money. Yay. Which I will just wish yet. Talk to her about it.
That was quite the commotion. Did you need something, Detective? Forgot a personal item at home.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let me know if...
Where's the pre-war money? Oh my god! I need to hold on to pre-war money from now on. Whoa. The Dapper Gent. Reduces damage from robots by 15%. Request for detective. That's not something I really want. Well, she obviously doesn't have over 3,000 caps on her, so I'm gonna have to buy some things, which is totally fine with me. Oh, crap. And yep, I am full.
Hey.
Now, she...
Oh, I forgot to... see if there's anything else I can get him to carry from me. I don't think there is. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, there's nothing else I can get.
What I can do.
Yep. Alright. And... okay. What time is it now? Alright guys, I'm gonna go back to my home in Sanctuary, and I'm going to leave all of this. I'm gonna leave all this junk in the... whatchamacallit, the...
workshop. Or maybe I'll take all the junk home, I don't know. To the home plate. But that will... once I have gotten all of that done, that will be it for
this live stream for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream tonight. If you did so, please do so. Leave a like right down there below, and
in order to help me
get out there more, so more people can find me a lot easier and check out my content. And hopefully they'll like it as much as you guys did. Alright, map. Sanctuary. Or Commonwealth and then Sanctuary. And if this was the first live stream by me, then I hope you make a consideration about checking out some of my other content, and also subscribing to the channel. Oh, I didn't mean to. Fuck. Oh my god, that's a lot of gulper innards. Wait, can I?
Hey.
I'm
What are you doing with that? Give me that.
Listening.
Okay. Alright, I gotta put a bunch of this stuff away. Huh. Alright, everybody. That will do it for the live stream tonight. It has been very nice to have up to 10 people come to my live streams, and just to have you guys actually just consider stepping onto my live streams tonight was a huge blessing for me tonight, and I appreciate every single one of you who came in here. And with that, I will leave it for tonight. As always, guys, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. And it's the first time on my channel, check out some of my other content. I hope you enjoy all of that. And that'll do it. Good night, everyone. And I will see you guys next time.